Here with Creekside Quilting, Iowa. I'm very excited to be here. Like I said, we've got a great show. We are going to do red, white, and blue projects today. So various kind of summertime, patriotic, red, white, and blue, perfect for Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, right? All of those summertime celebrations that we have coming up in the next few months. So that is our show for today. We just have a variety of sizes of products. We've got some handwork, we've got some wool applique, some cross stitch, we've got some small, some small mini quilts, and some larger full-size quilts as well. So kind of running the gamut today in project sizes, looking to some upcoming holidays here that we have coming. So thank you guys so much for joining me. As you popping on, say hello. Tori, hello. I'm so glad you're here, Tori. Judy, happy Monday. Margaret, happy Monday. I love your red, white, and blue hearts. How cute. I hope everyone had a really great weekend. And a happy Mother's Day, or a nice weekend. I was at the softball fields most of the weekend, so that was really fun. It was a beautiful weekend for it. Just absolutely stunning weather. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Coming up this week, we've got our show right now, 4:30 on Monday, regularly scheduled show. Wednesday, we will be live with the Stitchin' Across the Nation Shop Hop. So that starts tonight with, I think, Calico Cats. But let me go look. I think Calico Cats. Yes, Calico Cats is live tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, to kick off the Stitchin' Across the Nation Shop Hop. We will be live Wednesday night at 7 p.m. with the Stitchin' Across the Nation Shop Hop. Also on Wednesday this month is the Lucky 7, so it will be shops 3 and 4. They are going to have the next 2 parts of the Sunflower Lane Starburst pattern. So that is exciting. You'll want to make sure you are tuning in. And then, of course, Friday, Flash Sale Friday, 35% off a selection of fabric starting at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Janine, happy Monday. Connie, hello. Tammy from warm Minnesota. Oh, I love that for you, Tammy. How awesome is that? Looking forward to next week. We are going to be taking a small break from live shows next week. I will be on vacation. Actually, we're both going because my stepdaughter graduates from West Point next week. So we're headed up to New York for her celebration. So we will not have our live shows next week, and then we will not be live on Memorial Day. So we'll be back on Friday, May 30th. So this week, 3 shows and then a little bit of a break. There still will be a Flash Sale Friday on May 23rd. There'll just not be a live show. So same thing, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. There'll be a selection of fabric that goes live, marked down 35% off, that you will be able to shop. It just won't be a live show like normal. So just something to kind of look to. Janine, thank you. She's had a really incredible time. She's had a really great time. Yeah, so
very cool.
Yes. So she's glad to be done though too.
Lots of congrats to her.
Yes. All right, you guys. So that's kind of what's coming up around here. So let's go ahead and dive on in.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. If you are new tonight and you are on Facebook, then you want to make sure that you comment register. Just type that right in the comments, register. You're going to get a link sent, a link in your Facebook Messenger inbox. That link will take you to our Comment Sold website, creeksidequiltingiowa.commentsold.com, where you can create your account. You can shop there. We do go live on that website. You can also come back to Facebook and do your shopping right on Facebook at Creekside Quilting, Iowa, or you can download our app. It is called Creekside Quilting, Iowa. It's on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Then shopping this video is really easy. If you see anything you like, all you have to do is comment sold, space, the letter identifier that's in the bubble above my head, space, the quantity if you want more than one. So sold space A, we'll put 1 of A in your cart. Sold space A space 3 would put 3 of A in your cart. All of our items tonight are whole unit items. I do not have any yardage on our show tonight, but if you are shopping yardage on this platform, if you're kind of maybe have a few things in your cart and you want to go check out some Bella Solids or some of our Patriotic fabric, just know that on this particular platform, all of our fabric is sold in whole yard increments. Bonnie, hello, happy Monday. All right, so we are starting with some handwork projects, so specifically with wool applique projects that are red, white, and blue, or I think they're, yeah, red, white, and blue, kind of patriotic, celebratory. Sold A is the Scalloped Stars pattern from the Woolen needle. It is a wool mat. It finishes at 11.5. You can see it's got that scalloped edge and a star border vine. Sold A is going to be the pattern for Scalloped Stars. We also have a kit. Sold B is the kit to make the dark blue Scalloped Stars. So you're going to have dark blue and bronze wool to make a Scalloped Stars wool mat. Again, 11.5 inches. The kit comes with the pattern, paper-backed fusible, and the wool cuts. So you do have that. You just would need any embroidery thread and backing that you want. That is sold B for the Scalloped Stars kit. Thank you. Sold C is from Calico Patch Designs. It is a pattern, part of their Graceful Words Stitch Along, which was a 12-month stitch along. So each block or pattern that was released kind of resembled or like was linked to a month. But this one is block 7, which would be July, but it says Land That I Love, and it has a picture of kind of a schoolhouse and a American flag with a little heart there and a star. You can see all of their Graceful Words stitch along patterns have a rounded bottom, so they're kind of like banners that you could hang. And it's 6 by 10, so it's a very small project, really fun. That is the Calico Patch Designs Land That I Love, sold C wool applique pattern. Sold D is the Marcia's Penny Stars pattern. It's another one with scalloped edges, but then penny stars instead of kind of that star vine that the Scalloped Stars had. This one measures 12 inches in diameter. The pattern's gonna have all the templates you need to make those cute little penny stars. That is sold D for the pattern. All right, sold O, we're jumping ahead just a little bit, but sold O is the Liberty Flower, also from Marcia. Sold O, and this is a kit. So the kit is going to include the pattern as well as that light blue wool and like an oatmeal, a deep red, a white, and a blue. So you've got 4 pieces of wool in there. So you're gonna get the pattern and the wool to complete this Liberty Flower kit, and this is 8 inches in diameter, so a much smaller project, is sold O. All right, that ends our wool selection. Our next is we have this cute little cross stitch kit for this Independence Day heart. This is from Fat Quarter Shop. The kit is a Creekside exclusive. The finished size of this little heart is basically 3 by 2 3/4, so almost 3 inches square. So it's really nice and small. And honestly, you guys, I made this and it just comes together so fast. Like, it was really easy. It was really enjoyable and nice, quick, like instant gratification project because it's just so small and goes so fast. And you can make a lot of them on a cute little banner, or you can make a table topper, right? And do these as little borders. So there's a lot of options here. What you are going to get in the kit is going to be this wheat colored Edyta cloth, a 10 by 10 inch piece, and then the Cosmo floss, red, white, and the 2 shades of blue there. So sold E for the Independence Day cross stitch kit. Tori said she bought the kit last time it was on the show. Tori, yeah, you do it. It doesn't take very long. It's a fun little one. Sold F is a machine embroidery project. This is the pattern for the Stars and Stripes table runner. The size of this table runner is 15 by 36. So you can see you're gonna get all those designs. All right, so this pattern basically gives you the link and an access code to the digital files. So that is how you're gonna get the files for your machine. The embroidery formats are art, DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, VIP, VP3, and XXX. So those are your available downloadable formats for your embroidery machine. And then you would just kind of want all the fabric, and you can see that there is some applique there. So there's just some open machine embroidery, and there's also some applique patterns there for you to use as well in the project. That is going to be sold F for the Stars and Stripes table runner, 15 by 36 for the table runner. Sold G is a Creekside quilting pattern called Long May She Wave. This is a 16 by 24 inch mini quilt, or maybe a placemat, or, you know, kind of anything you want it to be, honestly, but it's a cute little American flag. Long May She Wave, and you can see that it has like a really cute applique here in the center of the blue, but there are also instructions in the middle if you wanted to change that up and do something else. In fact, I think it's on the picture. Yes. Oh, sorry. No, the other option is another floral. So there's basically two floral applique options here that are included. But of course, if you wanted to just put a pieced block, you could do that as well. Otherwise, two different applique options. The pattern is Sold G 16 by 24 for Long May She Wave. All right, Sold H is the tabletop banner from Riley Blake for July. This is a kit for these cute little tabletop banners. We are getting all 12 of these in. Actually, let's see, July would have been April, May, June, July. The fourth one, we'd still have some of June, so you can find that on the app. And August just showed up on Friday, so make sure you join us on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We will have August's tabletop banner kit with us on Wednesday night. But since we're doing red, white, and blue today, I've just got the July tabletop banner. Each of these measure 12 by 14. The kit is going to have the pattern, all of the fabric for the quilt top, the binding, and it also has the pattern for the backing. And this is one of Riley Blake's blenders. The backing on this, it's a nice red with a little cross. The cross has a gold cross on it, and that cross is metallic. That kit is Sold H. Thank you. All right, you guys, so now we're going to get into our more full-sized or larger-sized projects. The first one is a Sunflower Lane project called Ladders. It's right here. Oops. This is kind of a wall hanging / maybe a small crib quilt. This is 36 by 36. It uses Time and Again by Lindsay Cole McCrae. The pattern for Ladders is Sold I. The kit for Ladders is Sold J. The kit is going to include all the fabric for the quilt top and the binding, as well as the patterns. So you're going to get all this wonderful red, white, and blue. It also kind of has an aqua, a nice true deep royal, white, real nice warm red. That is Sold J Ladders.
Beautiful.
All right, Sold K is the pattern for Hovering Hawks, another Sunflower Lane project. This one uses Old Glory by Lella Boutique. So it's slightly darker coloring. So I would say, like, we basically have three here tonight. We've got Ladders, Hovering Hawks, and then this Exploding Stars right behind me. I would say this one is going to be maybe the most traditional of the three. The Ladders coloring, very bright, a little bit more modern and contemporary. This one, the red is a little bit more of a traditional red. And then you also have gray in here as well. So this is Hovering Hawks. It measures 50 by 50, but as you can see, it would be a scalable pattern. So you can make a lot of different arrangements of these blocks or add blocks on. The pattern is Sold K, and the kit for Hovering Hawks is Sold L. The kit is going to have all the fabric for the quilt top, the binding, and the pattern included in it. So that is Hovering Hawks, and it's a fun, just comes together really, really well.
Basically 4 patches.
That's basically all it is. Yeah, I mean it's
really easy.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it is. It is. That's what we love, are like quilts that are kind of easy. Yeah. All right, and then the last one is this month's Lucky Sevens pattern. This is Starburst, sorry, Starburst. It is our newest Sunflower Lane pattern. It is the quilt for Lucky Sevens this month. So if you are joining Lucky Sevens, you can get all 8 pieces of this quilt through the 8 shops this month. Or you can grab a paper copy of the quilt. Sold M is going to be the pattern if you would like pattern for Starburst. Sold N is the kit. The kit includes all of this wonderful fabric from Lighthouse by Edyta Sitar. So that is the line that this particular quilt was made out of. It's going to have all of the fabric for the quilt top and the binding, and it's also going to have the pattern in it. This particular quilt measures 68 by 68, so it's the largest of the 3 that we have here today. So that is also, you can see red, white, and blue, and it has a touch of pink in it as well. So kind of adds a little pop of fun. All right, that is Sold and Starburst, the kit. All right, you guys, that is our show for today. So some red, white, and blue projects to kick off summer. We are so excited for summer around here. Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, all those holidays coming up where we like to have red, white, and blue decor out for those. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Stitchin' Across the Nation Shop Hop. And then Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for Flash Sale Friday, 35% off a selection of fabric. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll